Hey guys, it's Poornima, and today we're diving into how to overcome self-doubt. I know literally everyone struggles with this, so I'm making this video to hopefully help you guys acknowledge whenever it happens and find ways to overcome it. In this video, we're understanding self-doubt, building our self-confidence, shifting our mindset to cultivate positivity, and going over some actionable steps that you can take right now. I truly feel like overcoming self-doubt does wonders in achieving your goals because most of the time we're the ones holding ourselves back because of fear. And I really want to help you guys overcome this fear so you can unlock your full potential. Self-doubt can come in a lot of forms, like negative self-talk, procrastination, comparing ourselves to others, seeking constant validation, analysis paralysis, or even imposter syndrome. I know a lot of us have struggled with one or more of these, and I know I've had my fair share of just always feeling like I wasn't good enough. Honestly, even starting this YouTube channel is like a perfect example, because I've wanted to do this for years, but I kept making excuses to myself out of fear. Fear that I wasn't good enough, fear of what other people will think, fear of embarrassing myself, and just fear of wasting my time. It was always, oh, once I have this, maybe once I go to college, maybe this summer, maybe that summer. But like, if you really think about it, you'll never really be perfect because life is a constant improvement. Whatever you thought was good enough for you a year ago, you probably are right now. But now you want more. So when will this cycle really ever end? You just need to accept that wherever you are right now is more than enough. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, it just means you can fix your approach, not your goal. And we need to stop undermining and discrediting ourselves. It's like everything is so hard and unreachable until you break it down and actually reach your goal. But now what? Oh, anyone could have done that? Why do we keep overlooking the effort and struggle we face to get to a certain goal? You need to take time to recognize and celebrate those small achievements. This self-doubt can literally prevent you from living your best life. If you keep letting your inner fear have control over you, when will you live your dream life? I know it's scary, but I promise you, taking that first step is always the hardest part. But once you do, you'll be surprised at how well things fall into place. The best way to overcome self-doubt is by building confidence. A lot of the times we look at other people and think they have their life together. We see picture-perfect lives of everyone achieving so much and still having a seemingly well-balanced life. Because of this, we can't help but compare where we stand and focus on what we don't have so much that it affects our confidence. Try shifting your mindset to what you do have to cultivate positivity and attain confidence. To cultivate confidence, you can begin by setting attainable goals. I know it feels like you need to get to a certain place to achieve your goals, and I felt the same way too, but the biggest thing you can really do for yourself is really to break it down into smaller steps. For example, I've been making it a habit to run 10 miles every day, and just thinking about that as soon as I enter the gym makes me feel really overwhelmed. But it feels so much more doable once you just focus on that 1 mile first. Maybe even that first minute of running, even those like first 30 seconds. What I like to do is just listen to some nice music or something and really enjoy the process to hit that mile. You're allowed to feel good about yourself. Celebrate those small steps and goals before you target that next mile. You need to allow yourself to celebrate those small victories. Acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments no matter how small they may seem. Because recognizing your progress and giving yourself credit boosts your self-confidence and it automatically reinforces a positive mindset. It's also important to use positive self-talk and affirmations to challenge those negative thoughts and beliefs. Whenever you find yourself doubting your abilities, replace those thoughts with empowering statements like, I am capable, or I have the skills to overcome this challenge. Really try to hype yourself up and repeat these affirmations regularly so that you can rewire your mindset. Also, I cannot emphasize this enough, but the biggest feeder for self-doubt is fear of failure. You're so scared of failing sometimes that you're more scared of fear itself rather than the actual consequences. You need to get comfortable failing so you know it's not the end of the world when things don't go according to plan. You can try putting yourself in small situations that feel uncomfortable each day so you train yourself to be immune to fear of failure. Instead of fearing failure, view it as a stepping stone to growth. Understand that setbacks and mistakes are natural parts of the learning process. Learn from them, adapt your approach, and see them as opportunities to improve and become more resilient. Along with this, you need to treat yourself with kindness and compassion. You can't keep bashing yourself at everything you do, because you know you're trying your best. So why do you keep talking so badly about yourself? You need to accept that nobody is perfect and making mistakes is literally part of being human. Practice self-compassion by offering yourself understanding, forgiveness, and encouragement during challenging times. For me, as soon as I find my thoughts spiraling, I just take a deep breath, recognize that I'm doing it again, and then try to figure out what's making me feel that way. Then I switch whatever I felt wasn't good enough about me with my strengths, and I try to acknowledge what I've already done and how proud I am for coming so far, even during those times when I thought I couldn't. All those times that you thought would be the end of the world literally never were. So you need to see that this is just your mind playing tricks on you. You've got to hype yourself up, because if you don't believe that you're amazing, who will? I also challenge you to try to do one small thing to step out of your comfort zone every day. Whether it be striking a conversation with a random classmate or finally taking a course to learn that skill that you were always scared of, always keep striving for improvement and do your best and forget the rest, because all you have to focus on is trying. As long as you're trying, you should still congratulate yourself. Don't you worry about the results, just keep doing your best. What's meant for you will come, and even if you don't think your results don't reflect the energy you put into it, I promise you, things will turn out for the better, maybe even with exponential growth. You just don't realize it. Mindset is key when you're trying to overcome self-doubt. It plays such a critical role in shaping how we perceive ourselves, interpret situations, or respond to challenges. To shift from a negative to a positive mindset, you need to reframe challenges as opportunities. Challenges provide you with valuable lessons and make you stronger and way more capable. I know you hear this a lot, but it's so important to practice gratitude. For the longest time, I really didn't like hearing that because it just sounds like your parents telling you to be more grateful. But I promise you, it's truly important to reflect and appreciate the things that make you happy, since it helps reframe your mindset by focusing on the positive aspects of your life and fostering this sense of abundance. You also want to take time to reflect and set realistic goals. You're only human, so the only thing you can do is your best. You need to recognize that when you set huge goals, you can still achieve them, but it's going to cause you so much unnecessary worry and you're going to feel overwhelmed that you might not achieve it. This causes such a hit on your self-esteem, so you just keep pushing harder until you get into burnout. A better way would be to have large overarching goals and then some sort of short-term goal that you can hit so it still feels like you're making progress. I promise you, you do not have to risk your health or your mental well-being to hit your goals. This is why it's so important to practice self-care. This could honestly mean anything that will fill your cup so you don't keep pouring from an empty cup. It might be journaling, taking a nice shower, putting on a face mask, or putting on a cute outfit. This looks different to everybody, so instead of going based off of looks, try to focus on what makes you feel more like you. Taking action is crucial when it comes to overcoming self-doubt. Something you can learn over time is slowly getting used to stepping out of your comfort zone and just getting comfortable being uncomfortable. Growth happens when you push beyond what feels safe or familiar. Challenge yourself to try taking the first step in overcoming your most feared skills. Once you take that first step, you're well on your way to turning your weaknesses into strengths. And once you do that, I promise you, it will skyrocket your confidence and you're going to feel invincible. You can try giving that presentation, participating in a workshop, or just trying out a hobby that you've been intrigued by but pushed off because you thought you lacked the skills to do it. Also, Seek opportunities for learning and improvement. Attend seminars, workshops, or online courses related to your areas of interest. Read books, listen to podcasts, or follow thought leaders in your field. Just surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you. Continuous learning keeps your mind engaged, expands your knowledge base, and fuels your personal growth. Set goals and track your progress. You should establish clear and achievable goals that align with your personal objectives. While it's tempting to throw everything into a genie list in hopes that it's gonna somehow manifest itself, you should also write down realistic goals like objectives and key results, and just set clear, achievable, and quantitatively measurable goals, as well as a clearly defined plan on how you're gonna achieve them. You also wanna embrace failure and learn from setbacks. It's important not to let fear hold you back. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity and a stepping stone to success. When things don't go according to plan, reflect and identify what went wrong and how you can change your approach. Also, remember to be kinder to yourself because you are trying your best. Start slowly by implementing these strategies because let me tell you, self-confidence is crucial for achieving all of your personal and professional goals. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and you learned something new. Also, I'm really excited because I'll be posting more of these kinds of videos soon, so let me know what you'd like to see next. Other than that, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!